Hello everyone, today's review is the Star Q Rescue Team. There's two sets available for from these guys. The big Voyager size and the smaller deluxe size version. This is the bigger version, the Voyager size. Those were ordered from SearToys.com. And just finally got them and been playing with them for a couple of days now. So yeah, this is the whole team. They come along with some weapons that seems to be some sort of a knockoff version of the Junction Blacksmith Infinity Warfare weapons. They are okay, I guess, but there's a problem when you're trying. I've been looking on the internet for the combination modes for the giant swords and stuff, and unfortunately, first off, they don't hold very much the clip. You can see some grabbing tabs right there, and they don't peg in really nice. And second of all is the tip of the sword. It's two identical parts, so they can't tab inside of each other. So yeah, they're pretty cheap, but anyway, you can combine them any way you want. You can put them other way around and make another weird sword or whatever. It's all about your imagination. Yeah, so they make a different kind of sword. Yeah. Also, they come with the accessories like hands. The difference between those hands and the smaller deluxe version is that it's all in one mold. Like the wrist, there's no wrist swivels. It's just one piece molded. You have all the fingers moving together, and the thumb can only swivel left and right. It's not a ball joint, which is kind of weird. The big difference is that the Voyager size one is less detailed. It's more like a simplified version but bigger one, which is kind of odd, because usually the bigger one is always the more detailed version, but not those guys, which is weird. Also, we have two sets of foot for when you combine them. The foot are really good. There's a movement side to side, but there's no, again, swivel back and forth. So when it's in combined mode, he's got stiff legs because the foot doesn't move at all. And also, it's hollow. I think the deluxe version, the smaller size, is filled up. Not sure about this one though. Should check. And they come with instruction sheets, which is kind of weird because one sheet of a instruction shows all the transformation for everyone, for the whole team, and each member of the team comes with these sets of instructions. So I've got these instructions for like 5 times, which are all identical. So it's kind of useless, but what are you gonna do? So how about we start with the whole team as a vehicle mode. Let's put those aside, and let's start with this one. To me, it's the weaker guy of the lot, and you'll see why in a moment. So yeah, it's just a basic Jeep with lights on top and some grill in front. And I saw the deluxe version seems to have like these bits here that are separated pieces which move up and down, and it's more detailed, but yeah. So yeah, there's nothing much to it. So for transformation, you want to remove the lights, which becomes his pistol, and you split the hood open and remove the grill in front. What you want to do next is just sidestep the windshield and pop the side window like this. So you just pop those out, and you just move in the hood on each side. Next up, you want to remove the hood, just pop it off. It's tabbed in the back, and flip the legs like this. Transformation is pretty nice though, because it's really original, but yeah, you'll see soon. And then you want to reach on the side panels and move them like so, and bring the legs down. Finally, you just flip the chest open and reveal the head and close it back. Now you have giant arms, like giant gorilla arms, which is okay, I guess. But here's the problem. Just imagine the huge arms and the somewhat okay backpack, but then just check out the legs. There's no heel spurs or anything. He's top heavy, like incredibly top heavy, and there's no support at all, which is kind of weird. But yeah, it's the simplified version, so he still stands if you come place him with the knee angle down, well, front. So gonna give him broken knees, but at least he's gonna stand a little bit. And now he doesn't want to stand. So yeah, like I said, he's kinda angled up all the way, so to make up for his top heaviness. So alright, next up. Oh, forgot the grill and weapons and whatever. Alright, next up is the ambulance car. People call her Minerva because she kind of looks like her, but yeah. So first problem is the wheel. So we're just gonna remove the wings for video, and as you can see, the wheels are really loose. It's okay because there's a screw inside of the hole, which you just tighten the screw up, and then it's gonna tighten them up. But still, this vehicle mode is just a floppy mess. And both, this one is a little bit less loose, but still, yeah. So alright, so here we have the not Minerva. So for transformation, you just pop the front grille and remove the side wings. I don't know why an ambulance needs wings anyway. And then you reach right here. Well, alright, we'll just push the lights in the back. So it was like that. You just push it just a little bit in the back and flip the top. Then you can remove her pistol, which is really freaking tight. And now you just flip those side panels down, and all of this is a huge backpack. If you want, this is completely useless in robot mode, so you can just pop it down and it kind of holds the somewhat backpack just a little. So yeah, you want to flip the whole backpack down and flip the legs. Well, then you open up the arms and flip the legs like so, and twist the waist. Then you can just flip the arms down, flip the chest down, reveal the head, and peg it back in. So she kind of have a nice head mold. You can see she's kind of nice for a not Minerva. So yeah, now you're left with the wings. You can peg them in the arms because there's no other pegs really. You can, well, I guess you can peg them again on the wheels, but then again they're gonna be floppy. So yeah, I'll give her a pistol, which the joint is really freaking tight. And there you have. Now she's also top heavy mainly because she has a huge backpack which stick out a lot in the back, and there's no really other way to hide all this. You can put this down if you want, just give him a huge, you know, back cape, but yeah, kind of looks goofy. But the yeah, she's top heavy, but if you can look at the side of the boots she has, it kind of compensates, so she can still hold her ground easily. So let's put her in the back. Alright, next up is the bike. Well, this is sort of a futuristic flying hover bike, I guess. It's okay. It's not my favorite, but the robot mode does look cool. So if you want, you can remove the pistol. And for transformation, you can flip the arms open the fist, flip the arm, open the fist, and then you just you just straighten out everything basically, and then you open up the foot, twist the whole waist around. This one has a little bit of a loose leg, but it's okay. It's nothing that crazy glue can't fix. And finally, you just lower the front of the bike into his chest, and now we have the bike dude. Put his gun. So yeah, he's an okay looking guy. The backpack is sort of okay, kind of looks like a jetpack, which is cool. So yeah, let's put him in the back. And next up is the helicopter. It's pretty nice. Yeah, there's huge missile pods right here, which was pretty cool. But you know, as an helicopter, those missile pods are kind of useless because they hinders the rotor. And although they're sweet missile pods, they really hinder the robot mouth also. So they're kind of useless if you ask me. So yeah, for transformation, you want to pop those off. Same thing for the ski, both sides, and the rotor. So now you're left with a submarine fish looking thing. Actually would have been nice, a submarine. So for transformation, you want to pop the legs down. Those are the arms. You want to bring the arms in front, like so. Same thing for the other side. Bring the arms in front, like so. You want to pop the head and twist and turn. As for the legs, you want to lower those panels down, then unpeg the legs, like so. And you raise the back rotor, and you're gonna see there's a peg here and a hole there. They just snap in and hold the whole thing. Now I've seen a video where the as for the waist, you just twist the waist, and then there's tiny tabs right here that pegs inside of here. And here we go, and flip those. Yeah. So I've seen video about the smaller deluxe one, and apparently he's got a back leg syndrome. But on the Voyager size, he's okay. There's no problem with the guy. So yeah, you wanna peg his old weapons again. The blades fits nicely on the arms, on the side arms. As for the rotor, there's no really place you can make him hold in his hand, make some weird sword. And as for the missile pod, like I said, there's no real place. So you have right here in the waist a little bit, you can put him, which is kind of looks odd, but yeah. And here we have the helicopter guy all equipped. So let's put it in the back. And now we have the leader class, which is not hotspot. You know, I seen the prototype image of the hotspot redeco, and I'm really gonna paint him just like him, like all light blue and look G1 protector bots. I'm gonna repaint a whole set of those into the G1 protector bot, but I'm doing the review with the original colors. So yeah, here's the big truck. You've got the yeah, it's pretty loose, but yeah. Alright, so for transformation, you want to pop the ladder off like so. And oh, I've seen the video review of the tiny ones, the deluxe one. There's some stars detailed right here, and this one doesn't have any. Doesn't bother me that much. So yeah, you want to unpeg the legs from the tank like so, and then for the arms, you want to lower the arms like so on both sides and twist unpegged. Well, they are pegged really tight with the those pegs right here. You unpeg those, twist the cannon in front, and bring the arms in front. And as for the connector parts, you just want to swing them in the back, like so. Same thing for the other side. Unpeg, twist the cannon, bring the arms in front, and bring that connector in the back, like so. Next up, you want to pop the head out and turn it around, and then you just bring the waist front, like so. As for the tank, you just open it up, and as you can see, it's completely empty. The deluxe version, again, the smaller version, has some cannons or missile pods. I don't remember quite, but they have stuff in it. But this one is completely empty, which is kind of a letdown. But yeah. And now we have the leader, which is not hotspot. Now, as for the articulation, he's really hindered by these wheel panel. The arms always get in the way, like so. Yeah, so he's got trouble moving the arms. They can't go out really much unless it's with the side rotating swivel right here. But yeah, he's really hindered. Although for the legs, they're really clicky. He doesn't have any knee articulation at all. Yeah. So now we have the whole team assembled. And obviously what we really want to see is the combined mode. So let's do this now. So for combined, you want to flip the connector around and snap them. There's a tiny peg right here and a hole on the arm, and you just peg it like so. And bring the whole the arms back into vehicle mode. So yeah, they snap real tight. And bring the arm again. Do the same thing for the other side. Twist this around. Snap this in front. Bring the arm in the socket. Like so. And bring the arms like so. What you want to do next is collapse the leg. It's really hard. And they really need to, you hear the loud click as you push them down, the connector comes out. So you want to do the same thing for the other side, which is really hard. And here we have the torso mode. You just leave it like so. Let it set aside. So yeah, let's start with the arms. So we have the bike dude. Remove the guns. Really, some joint sizes are just really freaking tight. So yeah, close the hands, close the arms, open up the cockpit. Basically, you just put them back into vehicle mode, almost, except for the legs. As for the legs, you want to take one of the hand, clip it like so, bring the two legs together, and then snap them. Okay, they're snapped. And then you just pull the connector out. So now we have one hand. Nope, I just put it in the like so. Yeah, now we have one hand. If you want to connect it right now, put the hand like so. Right. Next up is the helicopter dude. I'm gonna remove everything again. Those missile pods. Yeah. The blades. The rotor. Alright. So you wanna basically put the arms back into his helicopter mode. Close his head. Like so. Flip this like this, flip the connector down, and basically it's pretty much it. You just you want to put the hand. The other way around, sorry. Connect them and snap them together real tight. So now we have the other arm, like so. Well, you can put the missile pods again inside. It's okay. This one doesn't get too injured by it, so you can put the blades into hands, which kind of makes a spiky shoulder shield thingy, which is okay. And same thing for the rotor. So it looks like this, badass spikes, and you have the arm. So connect him like so. Alright, set the whole thing aside. And next up, I gotta take the guerrilla arm dude. Apparently it's a chick, so he's a dudette. So yeah. Basically you just put her completely into vehicle mode. So close the head, flip this like so, flip the whole cab back, push those. So, I'm sorry if I'm going fast, but you've seen the transformation, and you just have to go around completely. Now, before the final step, before putting the grill inside his fists, you just put a foot instead. And then you snap the whole thing together again. Close those side windows. You can place the siren pistol thing back. And now you have a foot. Before I'm gonna assemble, I wanna do the same thing for not Minerva, and I'm gonna show you something later on afterward. So yeah, her, it's the same thing. Basically, you just transform her back into a vehicle mode completely. So like this, put the head back. Flip the waist around, flip this around. Again, before pegging the front portion of the car, you just place the foot inside of the front vehicle and snap them off together. Right. So then you just flip this around. You want to remove this. You can store her pistol back into its original place. Flip this, and then you finally just close those whips. Having problem, it doesn't want. Right. Oh, so it's that part. So make sure the arms are placed. Why am I having such trouble? Alright. So now they're back in vehicle mode. Again, the wheels are really loose. Just place them out of the way. Now you have both feet. Here's one thing I want to show you. This one, it's really hard and clicky, which is good. Real good. Oops. Just untransformed it. But this one, it's really loose. So again, he's hindered by his knee articulation because this one is really freaking loose. So yeah. If you want, you can again peg on the wings like so, which make him which makes like cool boots or whatever. He's got wings on his boots, yay! Then you're stuck with this piece where you can just store it like so. Same thing for him. He's got his grill. You can just place it like so. It's okay. It's just a way to put everything there. And finally, you want to take the whole body and peg it. The pegs are really nice, but they're kind of easy to go in. I barely force them. And there we have the huge Voyager Size Star Rescue Team. Oh god, I'm having trouble. Alright, so yeah. Now I need to move the camera because he's way too big. He's incredibly huge. Just for size comparison, just hold up. I'm gonna move this right. Here is MP01. This is not MP10. This is MP01, which is much bigger. Standing him next to, yeah, you can see he's like an inch, maybe 2 inches shorter than the combined boat of the Star Rescue Team. He's incredibly huge. I have no idea where I'm gonna put him in my collection. Yeah. Just gonna sit Optimus in the back again. Alright, so yeah. If you have to choose between the smaller deluxe one or the bigger one, I'd highly recommend going with the smaller one. I don't own it. I'm most likely gonna order it again with the smaller version, because the big version is really simple. He's been like kind of butchered by making him too easily. I think the connector is the same, so maybe you can switch from the from parts to parts to make him deluxe and Voyager mixed up. But otherwise, he's okay, I guess. I'm gonna repaint him all in G1 color, which is gonna look cool, I think. But if you really had to choose between the bigger one, unless you really like the huge version, which I don't complain about, because he's incredibly huge. There's no combiner. I have the Hercules, but he's stored away in my collection, and there's no way Hercules is bigger. There's no way that this dude towers all my combiner easily. So yeah. That was my video, so hope you enjoyed. See ya.